Tonight we begin to live again the three-part remembrance of the passion, death, and resurrection of the Lord. Tonight's celebration has three separate but related parts. We celebrate the gift of the Eucharist. We mark the institution of the priesthood. And we look at the mandate or the command that we have received from the Lord to be of service to the other. Tonight we come as bits and pieces of humanity. Some of us broken as Christ was by betrayal or trials or death. Our brokenness is sometimes of our own doing, and at other times we are broken by the action of others. We are victim. Whether the doer or receiver of the brokenness, the result is the same. We come here in bits and pieces and seek the new life promised on Easter. On this night that we commemorate the institution of the Eucharist and priesthood, we are reminded that we are all called to service. As Christ washed the feet of his disciples, and as we reenact this gesture in a few minutes, all of us must hear the call to be disciples is to be of service. The second reading talked about the institution of the Eucharist and how Jesus said, "Take the bread, take the cup, and do this in memory of me." But in the gospel, he says to the disciples after he has washed their feet, "As I have done, so you must do." He says, "I have provided a model, an example of what you must do in my memory." Mother Teresa of Calcutta wrote that at Mass, Christ is hidden in the bread and the wine. On the street, he hides in the neighbor, helpless, alone, afraid. He is all around us. We must attend him, she says. And we need to attend not only the poor in the street, but the people who share our dinner table, or those in our classrooms or workspace. As the water is poured over the 12 here tonight, maybe we can use that as a moment to ask the Lord to wash away all our bitterness from our hearts. Let God cleanse us of our pride, our despair, our improper choices we have made. May we hear the Lord urging us to imitate him in serving the other, not literally by washing feet, but in reaching out to the broken ones in our circle of family and friends. May we find the hidden Christ tonight, not only in the Eucharist, but in each other. We are beginning again tonight to live the great story of Christ's unconditional love for you and for me. It's a story that never gets old.